Alright, so getting ready to do another one of these videos. We're going to do the bottom end of we're going to do Fort Fisher today. The little past Carolina Beach, past Curry Beach and everything else. Yeah, there's at the very back end of Fort Fisher, there's a place called Federal Point. Right there you can find the ferry and a few other items, a few other things like the Fort Fisher Aquarium and all that good stuff. The ferry will take you over to Southport, but if you go just past the ferry, which is where we're going, at the very, very far end of the road here, there's a little spot that you can kind of drop off your kayak or boat or whatever and go down to Zeke's Island and eventually make your way down to Bald Head Island. I don't think we're going to go all the way down to Bald Head Island, but you know, we'll go around the Bay Area, around Zeke's Island and stuff like that, and see how it is. We'll pull up here in just a minute and give it a shot. All right. That we're going to go to. We're coming out right here and going to go. I don't know. We'll see how far we're going to go in this area. But this is it. If you look at your map, this is the area, and that's the drop off right over here. So okay. So this is the end of 421 over here, and gonna go check it out. The ramp, and see if I can find a good spot to put in. You know what? Kind of a little spot here. Let's go check this out and see if there's a spot over here where I can put in. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good spot to put in over here, but it's kind of neat to see. And if you look a little bit further ahead, that ahead is the ferry. Man, maybe I can zoom in. I've got to figure out how to zoom in on this thing. But if you look straight ahead, you'll see the ferry over there, and that kind of goes back and forth between Fort Fisher and Southport. But that area over here, I think that's where we're going to go out. So I don't think we'll put in over here. Okay. Ugh. Gross, man. This water is like not, I don't know, the opposite of Riceville beach water. So found a little spot right next, so there's the boat ramp right behind me, and right to the right of it, it's like a little, I don't know, whatever you want to call that, little dirt path right there where you can kind of put in for a kayak, and then I'm out. I'm off. I don't know if you saw earlier, but I'm wearing my Pirates hat today. We play NC State tonight for the home opener in Raleigh. So, go Pirates. I wanted to go to the game. I thought about it. I was like, man, that'd be a fun game to go to in Raleigh, but how much they pay. How much the Raleigh's charging for parking outside of the stadium? It's just stupid, man. It's almost more than the ticket. So I'll watch it at home tonight. All right, be okay, you know. It'll be fun. And then, yeah. So I've gone. I don't know if you can kind of see. If you can kind of look over here at the far end, you'll see people over there fishing on that little rock wall. And it's a cool spot. I had a buddy of mine I went to high school with. He came down here years ago and we went fishing off that end, and it's kind of a neat area. The rock wall goes way out there that you can just kind of walk to. And it's kind of a cool spot. I might, you know what, I think I might go up alongside of it and then work my way down to Zeke's Island. I have got to figure out this zoom in, zoom out thing, because the last video I uploaded was outside of Topsail, and you know, it was really cool because I had a dolphin that came right up alongside of my kayak at one point, and I didn't get that spot on camera, but I got some video footage of them off in the distance to the left of me and directly in front. And then I uploaded it on YouTube, and then I watched it, and I was like, holy crap. I had to pause it like several times to try to squint and spot the dolphins. And I was like, oh, there they are, right there. But in real life, they look so much closer, and it's just because of how the GoPro works on the zoom in, zoom out function. I mean, I can't figure out how to, it's like if I pause it, I can zoom in, zoom out. But there should be like a way to just do that automatically from here. I'm gonna invest in that stupid, I saw it at Best Buy. They have like a little remote stick thing, I guess, that you can use, and you just kind of click. Oh, look, wow, look at that. Did you see that right in front of me? What was that? I don't think that was a dolphin, though. I don't know what that was. Maybe a shark. I'm trying to mess with a shark. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Dude, now I'm freaked out. You know, there's a freaking shark fin in front of me. And it definitely wasn't a dolphin. That was like a shark. Yeah, anyways, though, I think I'm gonna get one of those little remote sticks. I know that had to come on camera. And use that for zoom in, zoom out purposes and stuff. Yeah, I think you can, regardless, you should be able to see the rock wall now, right dead ahead. Not liking that. See this guy over here, he's got his fishing stuff. He's getting ready to go set up over there. I want to get too close to see these guys' lines there. But yeah, it's a great spot right over here. You can kind of do some fishing like these folks. yeah, not too thrilled about this water. Nasty looking. I'm gonna have to look at that footage again and see what that was right in front of me. But that was a quick hint of a fin, and it dove back under the water. It wasn't I think that was a shark. And I mean, I'm fine. I mean, I'm in the kayak, whatever, but sharks give me the heebie-jeebies. I think I'm gonna go down here to the back end of the rock wall real quick. You know what? I don't know how far that rock wall goes. It looks like it goes pretty far. You know what? I'm gonna try to go to the back end of it. See what all I can find. But I mean, I've been on it before, and I went to a point. I went pretty far down it last time I came. Just not so sure about going too far. I don't want to get stuck in the river's currents too. The Cape Fear River is right on the other side of it, and the closer you get to the mouth where the ocean is, probably the stronger the pull is. So I don't want to kill myself having to go back up. Yeah, so this is the rock wall I was talking about. And you can see, like, you could follow it all the way up there from Fort Fisher State Park, and it goes. It just keeps going down this way, and almost all the way to Zeke's Island. I don't know. I'm gonna follow it. I'm just gonna keep following the rock wall and see if you could technically follow it all the way to Zeke's Island. Some of it looking kind of rough, like a little bit of bad repair. But yeah, don't think I'll get out. I thought about getting out, but I'm like, I don't know. I'll just kind of follow it along the side, all the way down that way. All right. So yeah, if you look right ahead, I mean, like, you can walk on this. You know what? I think I will. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out and try to walk on this just for a minute. I mean, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. No, I don't think I will. I don't want to lose the kayak. I'm just gonna keep going. If I walked all the way from the other side, yeah, cool, whatever. But I didn't do that, so I'm not gonna jump out here into this nasty looking water. But you can kind of see how it is. I'm gonna take a photo of that if I can. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, for this one, I'm just gonna kind of go along the rock wall and then see how far along it gets to Zeke's Island. If it goes out to Zeke's Island, that's cool, you know. I'll see. I'll just test it out. Ow, jeez, man, it's some nasty mosquitoes out here. Yeah, wear bug spray out here, man. It is insane. Not like Wrightsville or Topsville at all. Bugs and everything all out here. But you know, like I said, this is like everything to the right of me is the Cape Fear River. Oh, these are some cool looking birds. Check out these birds. I don't know what I forget that they're not sandpipers. I mean, the sandpiper right dead ahead is there, but then there's yeah, like that bird. They're like almost penguin colors. But they can fly. Yeah, see, I see somebody. Oh, I see somebody. I think he's got a kayak too. Dead ahead. At the other end of the rock wall. It's kind of nice, kind of neat area. I think it would be cool if I could go, if I went all the way to Bald Head Island, and I can see with my naked eye, but gosh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to zoom in, zoom out of this thing. But dead ahead, and I don't know if this is gonna come across in the GoPro video, but if you see the little water tower, right to the right of that, you'll see a tiny speck way up, standing on the horizon, and that's Bald Head Island. So Bald Head Island light tower. And then if you look to the right this way, you'll see another flashing light on top of a tall tower over there, and that's Caswell Beach in Brunswick County. Been a strange summer. I haven't got to go out kayaking half as much as I wanted to, and I feel like I should have. And I feel like next summer is going to be so crazy, I definitely won't be able to. So, I don't know. Starting to get a little choppy here. So the rock wall, as you can see, is kind of ending. I don't know. I mean, it's there, but good grief, it's a mess at this point. So definitely want to be careful when you come out here and make sure you're not in too. I mean, the current's just stupid right here. Probably won't follow that on the way back because I'm just drifting at this point. Let the current carry me, so it's going to be a pain in the neck to get back from that point. So maybe I'll follow the shoreline on the way up. Hopefully it's not as bad. Wow, dude, man, yeah, it's insane right there. Yeah, it's just everything drifting over from the Cape Fear River. It's not exactly water you want to go swimming in. looks like I mean, like it goes under the water a little bit, but it still, the rock wall still goes all the way out here to the marsh where Zeke's Island is. So I guess technically you could walk around this like estuary to Zeke's Island. That's fishing line. And it's not as bad anymore. It was really bad earlier, but now the current's not. I mean, it's still carrying me along, but it wasn't stupid like it was a second ago. Alright, so like I said, you can see kind of where the rock wall, see where that guy is over there. It does technically go all the way to the end, to the marsh where Zeke's Island is, but like this part right here where you could see where it's breaking over it. So I mean, I guess you could still technically walk all the way if you're wearing like Crocs or something. You don't mind them getting wet and getting into it, but yeah, it technically goes all the way to the end. I wasn't sure. I looked at a map and I was like, I wonder if that rock wall goes all the way around. And it does. So and that right ahead is Zeke's Island. So the last time I went out here to Zeke's Island, I did a bike ride. Right from the parking spot I was at earlier, I biked over past Fort Fisher proper, past like the showers and all that good stuff, and then I thought I would bike all the way to Bald Head Island, but the sand was just too rough, and I don't have like beach tires and stuff, so I ended up like walking past this way and past Zeke's Island and stuff all the way to Bald Head Island. There was at one point there was like a little narrow channel that separated it, but probably like 20 years or so ago during one of the hurricanes it filled it in, so now you can walk all the way down there, but it took a long time to walk all the way out there. And but it was kind of cool. I went to when I was passing by Zeke's Island, I saw tons of like, it looked like little fox tracks and little bear tracks and stuff. I guess it's like a big nature preserve and stuff over there. So that was kind of neat. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go any farther out that way. Well, maybe I will. I'll go out to the shoreline. I'll go out to the shoreline and then I'll cut around and start heading back. So the way that rock wall is going all the way out there, it almost feels like kind of like a lake in a way, you know, this estuary. But if you go to the right past here, I know you can follow it all the way out to Bald Head Island. I'm just doing that. Not today. It's a little choppy out here too. It's like kind of like Lake Waccamaw. I did one video towards the end of last year out at Lake Waccamaw, and man, I went out not even like halfway through the lake, and it got so badly choppy. And it was crazy because it was like just a regular day. It wasn't like really windy or anything, but man, it got so bad. I was just like, dude, I'm heading back. Now I know why there's so many like kayaking accidents, boating accidents in that lake. It's nuts. See, I gotta get kind of envious of these guys with these pedal kayaks too, you know? Like that guy up over there ahead of me has got one. And it just looks so much smoother and easier going. But again, you know, you get to a point where you're like, man, what am I doing here? Spending all this money. I'm spending several $1,000s on a pedal or a paddle powered kayak. I mean, dude, just buy a freaking boat, you know, after a certain point. Yeah, I think the currents switch up over here. I think that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I was hoping to find a good spot where I could pull up and then just walk across the dunes and go out into like the Fort Fisher beach area. I mean, I guess that's technically Zeke's Island, but you know, it's like the south end of Fort Fisher. But I don't really see a spot right here. Maybe I see a spot a little bit farther down. I don't know. Maybe if I go all the way up along the shoreline, this way I'll find something. I think maybe that way to the right. There, it looks like a little spot where you can kind of go in, but I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way out there. I don't want to fight the current too much to get back. I think I'll go check over here, up a little bit farther north, and see if I can find a spot where I can kind of go out. I think maybe over here to the left, up. I think maybe I see a spot where I can go out, so I'll go try that out. Choppy. Not too choppy though. I'm definitely going to go against the current all the way back. That sucks. So there's where we started, way over there. And if you see that little white building that's sticking up over the tree line, that's the Fort Fisher Aquarium. Gives you an idea of where we are. Three. But yeah, kind of an uphill battle now. Let's go check this area out, see if we can find a spot to pull up in. So, the way that the current's pulling me, I don't think I'm going to go off to the right just yet to try to find a beach access, because it's pulling me south. So, I'm just going to try to go north a little bit more and then go off to the right, so that way whenever I'm done I can kind of go south a little bit with the current, and then a little bit to the left of me over here, while I'll be going right in, and I won't have to fight it as bad whenever I'm leaving. Otherwise, I think I see a spot right over here where you can just kind of pull up maybe and go over to the other side. But yeah, I don't really want to fight the current that bad getting out of there. And I mean, like right now, I mean, look, dude, I stopped for like a second and it's just pulling me in. I don't really want to deal with that. Trying to get out of there. Oh God, see, it's insane, man. You know what? It's so bad, I don't even know if I will do this. I might just go head back, because I don't want to kill myself trying to get out of there. You know what? Maybe I won't. Oh, well, I'll go over here and I'll look and I'll see. If I can go up north enough and then go in, then yeah, but definitely not over there. Good grief, man, that was pulling me hard. Even right now, it's pulling me hard. I mean, I knew it was going to be like this whenever I was going a little bit earlier, and it was just kind of carrying me along the rock wall. But good grief, yeah, that's a strong current. Whew. Yeah, I think I'll go out over here. I think I see a little access over here, up here to the right. And I'll just do that one and head back after that. Look at this guy. Yeah, current's not as bad over here. Now it's almost like kind of still. We got really bad there earlier. I wouldn't try, like I see a spot where it looks like you can just kind of pull right up in and out, but no, I don't think so. I'm not about to get stuck or have problems. You know, I'm not going to go, like I said, almost kill myself trying to fight the current to come back out of there. So I'll I'll just go this way. I think I see a spot right straight ahead where it looks like maybe you can kind of come in, and I'll take that. And then if the current pulls me a little bit to the south, that's okay. I'll just go southwest a little bit with it, and then follow it out back to the dock, the boat ramp dock. Yeah, you might be able to see it a little bit clearer now. But straight ahead, like I said earlier, that's the Fort Fisher Aquarium right over there. I gotta figure out a zoom on this thing. Yeah, if you know how to like zoom in and out while it's recording without stopping it, well, let me know in the comments, because I can't figure this stupid thing out. All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'm getting a little low on battery. All right, looks like I found the entrance. It's over here in this back corner. It looks like there's some kind of concrete structure over here. But if you're looking for a spot to kind of go up and check things out, look, I see cars going by that are going over to Fort Fisher. Just look for that thing, that little concrete thing, and I think you can pull up right over here. I see cars, I see trucks. That's the, if you're gonna go out on the beach access, that's with your vehicle, that's the spot right over here where they all go up. So I'm even debating whether I should even, yeah, no, I'll do it. I came this far, I'll go check it out. Yeah, so like there's like this little concrete structure here, and I guess this is the spot to go. Or maybe not. Oh no, you can. You can go over here to the right, but man, I'm not trudging through all that. Forget that. I'm gonna head back. I got some. It's 11:30. I gotta hurry up and get back anyways. I got kids, everything else this afternoon. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I mean, yeah, I can pull up right here and I can go walk through and then go up to the beach, but you could see the beach later. I mean, it's Fort Fisher Beach. It's kind of cool, but no, not this video. I'm just gonna head back. I'm good. This was still a neat little kayak trip. All right. And you know, from this point on, I'm just gonna go. The current. I mean, look at it. See, it's not bad at all. The current's just gonna carry me straight ahead, and I'm gonna go right back to the boat docks. Like I said, it's kind of like a little inland lake in a way. But yeah, a lot of nature, a lot of stuff like that over here. It's kind of neat. Yeah, this was a neat little spot. I think I want to come back here and do some fishing though. if you like the video, like, subscribe, or not, or whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. I do this for my own therapeutic needs, just to kind of get away and disconnect and get away from everything. And you know, that's really my main reason for doing this. Some people do these videos and they're like, oh, you got to get like 1 million subscribers and this and that and everything. I'm like, well, that'd be cool, but I'm not really doing it for that reason. I think you know, in a lot of ways, YouTube and social media and things like that in general have become the new family album. I mean, it's modern day's family albums, right? You go back and you're like, hey, you remember when I did that thing? And you're like, oh yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a neat experience. Oh, I took that YouTube video, you know, or oh, I put it on Instagram, or I put it on Facebook, or whatever. And you can kind of scroll back real quick on your phone and look and see and show it to your family and friends and stuff. And that's really what it's become. Now, people have used it for other things, you know, and like, hey, what do you do for a living? I'm a social media influencer. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, well, more power to you. That's awesome, or whatever. But you know, I think most people don't use it with that in mind. It's more for their own personal, you know, therapy, you know, to try to kind of like, hey, this is kind of fun thing to do, to just kind of show some spots that I went to or whatever, or for, you know, family, friends, that type of thing. You know, just, hey, perfect strangers, you know, you're looking at the area and say, hey, I want to see what it's like in Wilmington. I like to kayak. Well, you know, here's a couple of cool kayak videos that you can see, you know, and see some different spots. But yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it could be a challenge. I mean, I'm not saying that if you're a social media influencer and that's what you do as a job, then, you know, hey, more power to you. And it could be a job, because I know me personally, I hate uploading these videos. I like making the videos. I hate uploading them. It is a pain in the neck. And I couldn't imagine doing this every day and upload, oh, I gotta upload this video. I gotta make my livelihood depends on it, you know, and you know, I'm good. You know, now it's become a job, and I don't want to do that. So I've already got a job. I don't need another job. Not one that I have to put that much effort into. But you know, to each their own. You know, but yeah, like I said, like if you're thinking about moving to southeastern North Carolina or Wilmington, and you know, just this area in general, yeah, I put up some kind of, you know, couple of kayak videos that you might enjoy, you know, and there's some good spots out here. I couldn't imagine being anywhere really like inland, where I can't do things like this. I mean, I could, but man, I would probably be really depressed. I joined the Navy right out of high school, and it's pretty, it's just such an experience being out over the open water, and something soothing about it, anywhere really. And I couldn't see myself in a landlocked location anywhere, pretty much. I think I'd be depressed or miserable. Nope, I need the water. I would have like the worst days in the world, and I would just go out after work or after watch out in the Pacific Ocean. I remember I'd just go outside of the skin of the ship, soak in the night salt air, and just kind of, especially if it's at night when you're away from all the lights and you look up and you can see galaxies in front of you. It's pretty cool. What an awesome experience. I couldn't imagine trading that for some place where I'm just away from the water all the time. I think I'd be thoroughly depressed. So anyways, that's just my little meandering. Yeah, but if you like these videos, just like, subscribe, whatever. Tell me, hey, you need to fix this or whatever. Fine, feel free. Put a comment in it. Maybe I'll listen. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But yeah, this was fun. I think next time I'll try to do one. Maybe like I want to do one going down the Cape Fear and go next to downtown Wilmington, and maybe like kind of pull up alongside the side of it if that's possible. Maybe go next to the battleship, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do something like that, but I need some serious time for that, because I mean, this trip alone, I was like, gosh, this is a lot longer than I thought it was. So, but yeah, like I said, like, subscribe if you like it, leave a comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you again soon. You know what? I feel like I cheated you earlier, so here's just over the dunes where we were earlier, and this is Fort Fisher Beach. Got showers and changing rooms, everything else. It's actually really nice, and it's free parking here. Wrightsville Beach is like $6 an hour now, so you know. So yeah, I can't end on the way I did last time, so I'll do this real fast. So that's the spot where we were at earlier, and it goes all the way up here past. That way is towards Bottlehead Island, and the back end is behind me. It's going towards Carolina Beach and Kerr Beach. I feel like the shoreline's a little bit shorter today. Woo. Oh, it's a huge drop-off. But the water still feels great. It's late August, so it's been cooking all summer. Woo. Yeah, it's not a bad beach. It's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like, I like Wrightsville Beach because I can see all the way to the bottom. Here I can't see anything. Whew. But yeah, like I said, if you like videos, you want to see more, like and subscribe. Well, I'm going to post more anyways, but like and subscribe if you like my channel or whatever. Until next time, I'll see you again soon.